Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the Connecticut Sun. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we've got a fun one. We usually talk about the pick and roll from an offensive perspective, but guys, what are your thoughts on defending the pick and roll?
Well, to me, guarding the pick and roll is just as important as running the pick and roll. Switching has become pretty popular these days.
You know, Ryan, it just depends on the situation. If you're defending an elite shooter, you really can't go under screens or they'll make you pay. That's when switching comes into play, and that's why it's become popular now, because shooters are becoming more common in basketball.
Now here is Atkins. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tolliver. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Strickland outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Deladon. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Five on the clock. Lets the floater go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
A floater from the 6'5" Deladon. How do you stop that? Well, you just don't. Guys, remember, Elena Deladon was the top recruit in the country out of high school. Incredibly, after transferring from a huge hoop school to closer home, her first year in college was spent playing volleyball.
Now here's Cloud. She's guarded by Williams. And the basket is good.
Easy basket, and at her height, 6 feet, it allows Cloud to see over shorter defenders, see the court well.
Thankfully for hoops fans everywhere, Deladon picked up hoops again at Delaware, and what a career she ended up having.
Yeah, just a special player, especially at the mid-major level. Multiple-time All-American. Her career scoring average was 27, and that probably helped her get drafted second overall in 2013.
Tolliver. No good from outside. Thomas, defended by Sanders. Thomas, good.
Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
Now here's Tolliver. Outside Atkins. Cloud inside. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
This is a big difference in her game now, the three-point shot. Cloud can hit him. She's put work in. It shows.
Fires from the wing. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mystics on top, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. The second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Deladon outside. They double-team Elena Deladon. Here's Walker Kimbrough. The three-pointer off the mark. Connecticut trailing.
And you look at the Sun, you know, they're a team with very good efficiency on offense. They have smart shot selection from pretty much everyone in the rotation, and that kind of gives them one of the most dynamic offenses in the league.
Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Holmes. Jones. It doesn't go for her. Good D by Emma Misiman. And for the Sun, you add up everything they have, and it equals a scary offense.
And this team can just run you off the floor when their shots are falling. Very unselfish amongst each other and hard to game plan against. As a group, they can get scores against any defense in this league.
Here's Holmes. Deladon covering. Knocked away. Here's Anigwe. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one on Misaman. Now, well, we all know the NBA logo is based on Jerry West, but the WNBA logo isn't based off any one player. If you guys could pick someone, who would you choose?
Great question, Blake. I'm going a little bit into the future, but you know what? I think I'd pick Maya Moore. She's been to so many All-Star games, won all those championships with the Lynx. She's just a great player.
Good pick, Tim, but I'm going to have to go with Diana Taurasi, the WNBA's all-time leading scorer. You can make an argument that she's the best player this league has ever seen, a 3-time WNBA champion. She also has the most all-WNBA first-team selections in league history with 10. And the Mystics are another team that prefers to do their work from outside. Now, Helena Deladon leads the way, but they have a handful of great shooters, most notably Christy Tolliver, who can carry the shooting load for the team.
And with Washington, they shoot from outside, but still don't push the pace.
Yeah, Blake, the Mystics are a team that will look for the most efficient shot. Doesn't mean they want to get up and down the floor. Rare to see a slow-paced team take a lot of threes.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she hits both. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Clarendon. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Jones on the mark with the 15-footer.
A versatile and athletic player with a developed perimeter game, Jones is always a threat when she's out on the court.
Now here's Tolliver. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Count the basket. Here's Holmes. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Misaman. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With the sound jumper, Misaman can consistently hit mid-range J's.
Pass to Holmes. The teardrop falls in.
She knew what she wanted to do all along, the teardrop.
The Mystics with the lead. And here's Tolliver. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. With 1 on the clock, she got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And a pretty tightly contested game. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And here's Washington. They lead by 4. Pass to Atkins. drained for 2 points.
Even though it went down, that's not the kind of shot they should be settling for. Just look at the coach's face. Well, when you enter the WNBA, there are usually some growing pains, unless you're Ariel Atkins, who made an immediate impact for Washington. She was taken 7th overall in the 2018 draft, and Atkins sure has hit the ground running.
Now here's Tolliver. Pass to Cloud. Sanders. Here's Deladon. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. And during that first season, Atkins played well beyond her years.
Yeah, finally. You're right, Blake. Atkins was all defensive her first year. Almost unheard of for a rookie. So strong as a starter in the finals, only Elena Deladon scored more for the Mystics in the 2018 finals.
Deladon inside. Thomas on her. Deladon gets the bucket.
That basket, it's why Deladon is one of the best in the WNBA. She finishes when it's difficult, not just the open looks.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Thomas outside. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. They double team Elena Deladon. Outside Tolliver. Back to Cloud. Sanders. Elena Deladon on the wing. Outside Tolliver. Here's Cloud. They get it back. Deladon sinks that one from the post.
Cleaning up. Elena Deladon is a smooth scorer who isn't afraid of some dirty work.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Williams.
Get it.
And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Sanders. Deladon. She's covered by Thomas. With her first shot attempt. Tries again. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
You know, she shoots 83% for her career at the line. Sanders is not the forward you want to send to the charity stripe.
Yeah, it's her first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And the Mystics making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Year in, year out, one of the best players off the bench in the WNBA for more than 10 years now. Sanders has made a huge impact for a lot of teams, including 2018 with Washington, averaging 10 and 6 for the Mystics in a breakout campaign.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mystics on top. They lead by 12. And we're coming. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Strickland. Back to Jones. And the layup is good.
A rugged competitor who never fears a challenge. Jones can finish despite contact.
Christy Tolliver attacking. Great D that time from Shakina Strickland. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 10-point game. Over to the wing. Thomas with the ball. Powers picks her up. Shoots a fader. She can't get that one to fall. And Washington will go the other way with it. Tolliver. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And when you look at some of the player recovery methods now, cryosaunas, oxygen tents, how much has that helped players in the last, say, 5 years or so?
Well, I think the advancements have helped these players out because, remember, when the WNBA season ends, basically everyone is playing in Europe or Asia or somewhere else around the world.
That just makes taking care of your body so important. You don't get a lot of time to rest or much of an off season.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That is her first foul of the game.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Deladon outside. Pass to Atkins. Tolliver. Shot clock at 5. Now Deladon. Let's loose for 3.
A respected defender, Jones makes quality reads and adjusts her coverage accordingly.
Strickland outside.
Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Tolliver. Courtney Williams with the steal. Up top Thomas. She's covered by Tolliver. For 3, Shakina Strickland. Here's Jones. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. So both teams making some changes here. And that one misses.
The former WNBA 6th Woman of the Year, Jones is selfless and accepts whatever role the team needs her to.
Now here is Atkins. D right on her. Fires for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
Here's Leslie. So the Mystics win it. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it.